Hello UWA. Your women's Tiger basketball team has been crowned the 2012 Gulf South Conference champions for the first time in school history.
We will tell you about their first matchup in the NCAA Division II tournament in just a few minutes. But first,
UWA students celebrated Dr. Seuss's birthday on Friday by teaching local elementary school children about the importance of literacy. UWA students, including Miss UWA Elena Helms, spent Friday reading at various elementary schools for the nationwide event known as Read Across America. The elementary school students have been prepping for the event by talking about Dr. Seuss, his fun rhyming methods, and what he stood for.
Several UWA students, faculty, and staff are struggling to make their budget balance with the ever-increasing prices at the gas pump. In the last month alone, local prices have increased 30 cents per gallon, which could cost the average commuter as much as $55 per month. Now to Hannah at the local Shell station to project how high the prices could get.
Recent reports state that gas prices may go as high as $5. For UWA commuters, gas prices directly affect them as they travel to school. According to GasBuddy.com, Alabama's average gas price is $3.58, while the national average is $3.69. I'm Hannah Riley reporting for Studio 96. Now back to our anchors.
Thanks, Hannah. It is time again for the Student Government Association elections. Students can log into their UWA email to cast a vote for the next year's officers. Voting will remain open until Tuesday afternoon.
UWA students are still energized following participation in the annual Rally for Higher Ed Day in Montgomery. The rally is a day to remind state lawmakers to set aside funds for the state's institutions of higher learning. These funds go directly to the universities and colleges to provide classroom supplies, funding for students, campus improvements, and more. UWA President Dr. Richard Holland addressed the crowd on behalf of the state's university presidents. Let's listen in.
Today is to give thanks to many people who are here. First, to the members of the legislature who took time to come down and speak to us. We appreciate the job they do in a very challenging time. But they realize, as well as all of us do, that this state cannot grow unless our education grows.
The West Alabama women's basketball team will receive Gulf South Conference rings for the first time in school history. They defeated number 2 seed Alabama Huntsville 86-74 on Sunday, just hours after defeating number 1 seed Delta State 62-53. The GSC champions are set to play Rollins College this weekend in their first NCAA tournament game in 8 years. Coach Roden said he is most proud of his team's no-quit attitude.
This bunch didn't quit, and they had some opportunities too. And you know, I'm not the easiest guy in the world to be around when we're trying to learn what we're doing, and they stuck with it, stayed in there, and some good things happened.
A Fulbright Scholar from China visited the UWA campus last week and experienced American Southern culture for the first time. Let's hear what she had to say about her time spent on our campus.
I have really enjoyed the hospitality from the university and from the professors and the students, and I feel that the students are really friendly here and they are really critical thinking, and they ask me a lot of questions about Chinese culture, and it made me realize that they are really interested in Chinese culture, so I'm very happy about that. Also, I feel that it has a very strong academic atmosphere here, and the professors are really very profound and knowledgeable, and I learned more about Southern American literature from them.
If you like to spend time on the lake reeling in bass, you need to participate in the UWA Big Bass Bonanza. Now to Alan at Lake LU for more on this annual fishing contest.
This year's Big Bass Bonanza is upon us. For more details, I talked to Lake Manager Robbie Limerick.
I'd like to invite all the University of West Alabama students out to the UWA Big Bass Bonanza. We have a men and women's division this year. First place is in the men's division is a $50 gift certificate to Sumter Supply. As far as the women's division, we have a $50 handbag donated by the drugstore, a Vera Bradley handbag. Students must possess Alabama freshwater fishing license, and they must check in at the lake manager's office and get a lake permit prior to fishing. They can also register for the tournament at the lake manager's office.
So grab your rod, choose your bait, and set your hook. Who knows? You might catch the winner. back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Alan. Last week was stormy and resulted in an early weekend for students, as classes were canceled on Friday afternoon due to the threat of severe weather. Now to Tiara with a look at what this week has in store.
Finally, Tigers, it looks like we're going to take a much-needed break from all the rain. You can expect mostly clear weather this week with highs in the 60s and 70s. Friday is the only chance of rain in your forecast. Enjoy the mild weather. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Tiara. It is time to get back to work. Tune in next week as we discuss the upcoming assessment day and what it means for your class schedules.
Have a great week, everybody.